And of Shri Shri Ravi Shankar indicates that he is a spiritual person. And what are the main line that indicates spirituality in one's hand? We would be talking about this particular aspect, and the best place to look for this particular sign is under the first finger. The finger of Jupiter. This is the finger of Jupiter. The pointing finger is the finger of Jupiter, and the indications are seen under the. You must have seen religious leaders, politicians, people who are head of states. They normally point the first finger. The first finger is the finger of authority, spirituality, inclination towards spirituality. So, a person who has this kind of a line formation originating on the mount of Jupiter and joining the lifeline. This is the lifeline. I'll draw the lifeline in a different color, in color of black. So if a line is joining from top and joining into the main lifeline, it is indicative of inclination towards spirituality, or it could also mean rising up to a high position in one's life. And it's a beautiful indication to have. And in his case, one more line is a little bit unique. This, and there's a line, and the lifeline is dropping, and another lifeline inside the lifeline is starting out here at an early age, roughly at the age of 25 or 30, and that basically continues. So the line that is inside is the line of protection. It is also called the line of Mars. Mars is the red planet. Red means anger, aggression, and fire. So having a line originate on the mount of Jupiter is considered to be a beautiful sign to have. These people are likely to have that fighting spirit, and these people can fight against odds and they can become winners. So it's a beautiful sign to have. Whoever has a supporting lifeline, they have protection, and these people are likely to fight against all the odds and become winner over a period of time. And it also indicates the spark within them, because Mars is fire, so it has to do with the spark also. They are able to reignite and overcome all the obstacles in their life and become winners. Just notice one more thing in his hand before I end the video, and that is his heart line. Just notice the simple kind of a heart line he has. Simple heart line means a line with branches over it. Many people have got hanging branches over the main heart line, or the heart line is disturbed kind of a heart line. He does not have that kind of a line formation. So it means that the heart functioning is extremely good. Whenever, see, for successful people, they need to have the heart function in the most best way, in the best possible way. And every person has got difficulties in their life. And to face difficulties, if you do have a weak kind of a heartline formation, the chances for your failure are going to increase. But if you have a very strong kind of a heartline, it doesn't mean that you would not have any problems in your life, but it would certainly mean that you would be able to face all the problems and move ahead in your life. This is what is indicated by a strong heart line. And those people are likely to remain committed to a singular goal. Simple kind of a heartline. A simple kind of a heartline means you're giving your heart to one single place. The heartline is also ending under the mount of Saturn. Saturn is the planet for money, possessions, wealth, wisdom, and responsibility. Now, it makes a person materialistic kind of a person. But you might wonder that he is a spiritual person, and at the same time, how can the hand indicate the other aspect as well? See, the thing is that, and the third aspect is the mount of Venus is also prominent. Venus is all about objects. Venus is all about beauty and grace. So he has brought grace and beauty in the spiritual aspect. You would have seen wherever he goes, he's surrounded by beautiful people. So this is what he desires and this is what he gets. And apart from that, the heartline ending under the Mount of Saturn means these people respect money, value money, and accumulate money in their life as well. So this is also a beautiful aspect in his hand. Most businessmen, they have this kind of a line formation. It need not be that every businessman would have this kind of a line formation, but only good businessmen would have this kind of a line formation. It also could mean people who are in service. They could also have similar kind of an indication. Their heart line ends under the Mount of Saturn. That indicates that they, with the limited resources that they have, they would be able to manage their resources in the best possible way, and they would be able to get, like, whenever they need money, they have that money because they have accumulated that particular money in their life. Now, you might see, you might wonder, he has the spirituality line, but he has a prominent amount of Venus, and he also is a materialist kind of a person. Now we have to look in a different way. See, he has a cause, that is Hinduism. That is a priority in his life. So to propagate Hinduism, you can't do it without, you have to make it attractive to people. Like many people are moving away. So to make it attractive, you have to like cultivate it, and you have to attract people who are rich towards it, who are moving away from the religion back to their own religion. So there's nothing wrong with this particular aspect. So people who have this kind of a aspect, they would be able to accumulate money, and they would be then able to propagate whatever they're aspiring for. So his cause is not purely money; it is also the religion also. So see, an example. There's an ashram where you don't have good food. You won't have any good food to eat, or air conditioning, or these kind of things which have become a necessity in these days. So the rich people are moving away from religion. So if you're able to get all these things, these things which a normal person, which a middle class or a higher income group requires, they would get attracted towards his ashrams. So this would bring people back to the fold of the religion they are kind of promoting or propagating or whatever. So in this video, I've tried to balance out the reading. I've tried to give different aspects. Even a spiritual person uh, can accumulate money. There's nothing wrong with it if they have a bigger cause in front of them. And like, money can, generally when people talk about money, they don't associate it with the spiritual aspect. But out here, I've tried to combine both these aspects together, and try to explain how palmistry basically conveys, or we are able to see those aspects on your palm. That's it for this particular reading. Thanks, bye, and take care.